Dating after a divorce is insane, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I miss being a wife. It was simpler. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, or where I'm supposed to go. I'm really scared about the future, and this is hard. How'd I do?
Welcome back, family. Sometimes people can hide their crazy attitudes by portraying themselves as decent human being. But sometimes they can just display all their craziness right in front of your face. The latter is exactly the kind of person we are going to see today by reviewing this modern woman who decided to leave her marriage thinking that she could find better. Well, let's start by watching how the dating market quickly humbled her.
Dating after a divorce is insane, because it sucks. It feels like my brain was hardwired to be a wife, and that's what I signed up for. It was to be someone's forever person. Like, I don't understand now that I'm thrown back.
How old are you?
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53.
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
No, you didn't have to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. This is a whole mess. So even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4",
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Little pieces of paper, little flimsy pieces of paper can break and end something that's so strong in somebody's heart. It's hard. I'll get through, but I'm sharing my journey with you guys, just so you know that you're not alone and you guys make me feel not alone.
I'm not alone because of you guys. I have replaced my family with TikTok.
Green hair, piercings all over, big red flag. The things going on these women's brains goes like this. I can do better than my husband. Even though he loves and will do anything for me, I still believe I deserve better. Pathetic human beings. Story time.
I felt like I was being used as a mom replacement for my ex-husband. After thinking it over for a while, getting some feedback from Reddit and talking about it with family and friends, I decided to tell him I wanted us to get a divorce, which he agreed right away. 6 years of us being together and 2 of marriage. The explanation he gave me for his immediate agreement was that he wouldn't fight for a marriage if the other person didn't want to be with him anymore. But in my head, I was hoping for him to get a wake-up call and change for me to stay, fight for our marriage, or at least put some work to save our marriage. I'm not the type of person to give ultimatums. For months, I tried talking to him over and over about my feelings, what bothers me, and what we needed to change. I tried working on myself and asked him what I could fix on my part, but he never wanted to talk about anything. All I received was stonewalling from his part. Asking for a divorce was my last option. After seeing how neutral he was about the whole thing, I convinced myself that he wasn't in love with me anymore, and that's why he didn't even try in the slightest to see how we could fix it. I suggested couples therapy before, but he doesn't think that works. I put myself on antidepressants because there were days where I couldn't convince myself life was worth living. I lost around 25 pounds in a month and a half, but then I decided to accept my friends' invitations to go out and meet people. I moved out from my exes, started the divorce, met someone, and since then did a lot of things I was never able to do before due to lack of money, time, or my ex-partner's approval. You could say that my life is better than ever, but there's one problem. I'm still not happy. The person I'm with right now is the complete opposite to my ex. We go out all the time, he's adventurous, he gives me all the attention of the world and helps me with anything I need, but I can't stop thinking about why it was so hard for my ex to do all of this. I didn't ask for much, and I still don't. I'm not a materialistic person, I'm not jealous or needy. I literally asked just for the bare minimum, and my ex still didn't think I was worthy of that. Months after finalizing my divorce and after my ex heard about me dating again, is when he decided that he wanted me back. But I knew he wasn't going to change, so I didn't give him a chance. He finally accepted that now we are officially divorced. After I told my friends and family about my divorce, I received so many congratulations. I hated that since a divorce should never be a good thing, I still love him like the first day I met him. I wish he loved me the same way so we could still be together. But I couldn't live in a marriage like that anymore, where everything was on me, where I was in charge of solving every single problem we encountered. Sorry if I was all over the place. I'm really emotional right now, and English is not my first language. I just wanted to get this off my chest because I don't have anyone to talk about this. But this is why. I got divorced from my ex-husband after 6 years together, and now I'm regretting it. I didn't just complain about what he needed to change. I was working on what I knew was wrong from my side, but he never gave any input. All he said was that I worked too much, but I had to work 80+ hours a week with 2 jobs to be able to pay my half of the bills, when he only worked 1 job 40 hours a week. I was helping him to get a car because we only had one, helping to take care of his family in Mexico and his younger brother that we brought to the United States, so he could have a better life. I was making way less than him because he was working in construction, and since I don't have a degree or experience. I was working in the fast food industry and retail. I was still expected to clean the house, do groceries and laundry on my only day off because he didn't want to do it by himself. I had no life. I was giving up my sanity for this man because I love him, but I couldn't do everything by myself. A marriage is about 2 people working together for a better future, not one doing 90% of the work to keep the other one happy.
What you regret is the fact that your ex-husband couldn't love you how you deserved because you were in love with him. The thing is, he didn't love you back, because if he did, he would have made an effort and tried, after you had given so many chances. You're not happy because you still doubt things and wonder why things couldn't have been better with your ex. You need to accept that your ex didn't love you enough, so you have to fully let him go and move on. 2, you probably don't love your current boyfriend and shouldn't really date till you're completely over your ex. 3, he will try to weasel his way into your life if you ever give him a chance, so don't. You need to accept the truth that divorce was the only option because he refused to put in effort into the relationship. This isn't the usual story of a woman cheating on her husband. If this woman is telling the truth, then the husband fucked a beautiful up. A supportive woman like that should be loved. I don't know why some men act this way. We say we want traditional women. We eventually get them, and we treat them like dog shit. Makes no sense. Anyway, that's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.